those who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty going.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Here we go, here we go. Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
At their own 46-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want
no luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st down from the 42.
Run it up. Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's to Dunze again. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
What is up?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And all we can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
What is it?
Williams from the gun. finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third down, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down drop. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Third and 2, Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Santos' kick is good, and that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60, 70, Panther 11, 60 Eagles, 60.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is man. That's their rookie from Oregon. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They are throwing it again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Things will be lacking my breath, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
70, Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. Flush down now to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Let's go now.
Here's a quick pass to the right side. Cut! And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Lions. Warriors, 70.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick.
Third down pass. Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now Williams. On the move, headed right. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. TJ Moore, the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they are all the way into that red zone.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
18, run, 18, run.
From the red zone on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Hey, check that, street. Trap 50, check.
1st game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. Gibbs will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 18 cards, liking it.
Running back sent in motion.
Buffalo 18. Hey, smash. Riggs.
Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Stack, go.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
60 boxes, 6, cut 19. Check. Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Williams. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Okay, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Bears on top here at Soldier Field. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First down, Lions.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Ready, 79, Brock. 65.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a late score and tie it before the half. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead on that successful kick. Fox now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
First down, Williams to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking now from the gun. He's got it near the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. If you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Come on. 70 Cougar 19. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Say, hey. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Fox now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Williams to throw on 1st. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And is a catch for Luther Burden. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st down throw by Williams. Secured by Burden on the slant. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
That's another Bears first down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Williams from the gun. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Here's his man, caught by Odunze. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Burden now to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
What is up?
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. So that brought an important score here as they...
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Williams and the Bears getting set to try for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion try is good.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Ready?
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. Headed out right. Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing it again here. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go, shot. 76.
Another throw here on second down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
And it's third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
19 Tigers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Lions tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Burden now to return it.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Staying grounded with Swift. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That's a gain of
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Williams on first down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
What is it on?
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a third-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback. Best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
I'm a dive about, I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm on the way from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, I hike them down.
Santos now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Go now. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said, some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
First down, Williams. That's not a quick hitter. he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down Bear.
Nation.